Hello there and happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from Globe magazine. Prince Harry is furious. He and Meghan Markle were shunted aside in the final royal engagement. Prince Harry was furious after seeing he and Meghan Markle were to be so graphically shunted aside at their last public royal engagement, a royal author has claimed. Prince Harry was angry after he had been informed he and Meghan would not take part in the procession at the Commonwealth Day service, royal author Robert Lacey has claimed. The author reported in his book, Battle of Brothers, how the Sussexes had been shunned from the traditional procession, which sees royal seniors following the Queen through the aisles of Westminster Abbey before the start of the service. Hours before the event was to take place, Kate and Prince William, on the other hand, were still scheduled to wait for the Queen's arrival at the Abbey and follow her to their seats rather than being quietly escorted there alone by aides. This decision, Mr. Lacey noted, would have made the different statuses enjoyed by the heir, William, and the spare, Harry, ever more evident to the public. He wrote, "When Harry heard that he and Meghan were to be so graphically shunted aside on this final appearance, he was furious. The subservience of a spare, one of the basic reasons for this very sad parting of the ways, could not have been more strikingly illustrated. The Duke of Cambridge, however, changed these plans last minute and agreed on entering the Abbey with Kate shortly after his brother and sister-in-law." Mr. Lacey wrote, "The phone lines had hummed over the preceding weekend. The service was on a Monday morning. And fortunately, Prince William had more sense than his underlings. He and Kate would be quite happy," he declared, "to skip the procession and to take their places without ceremony in the congregation alongside Harry and Uncle Edward." The exclusion of Meghan and Harry from the lineup and the upset it created was discussed also by Finding Freedom's author Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand. The royal experts wrote in their book, "The decision had been made without their consultation, and they were informed long after the 2,000 orders of service had been printed for guests, with their names notably absent. This year, it would just be the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, the Prince of Wales, and the Duchess of Cornwall walking through the Abbey with the monarch. It felt intentional." Harry was more than disappointed, a friend said. "He spoke up, but the damage had already been done." A source close to the Sussexes was also reported in the book as saying, "It should have been the one public moment where the royal family put their arms around the couple for a show of support. They purposefully chose not to put them in the procession and not to be welcoming. It was most unpleasant." At the time, Buckingham Palace said there was no set format for the event, suggesting the lineup could change every year. Just minutes before the royals arrived at Westminster Abbey, royal commentator Rebecca English broke the news that the Cambridges and the Sussexes would not take part in the Queen's procession. She wrote on Twitter, "Confirmed, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will not be part of the Queen's procession through Westminster Abbey at the start of the Commonwealth service as they make their final appearance as senior royals. Harry and Meghan are joining the Queen, the Prince of Wales, the Duchess of Cornwall, and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge as they carry out their last public royal duty before they step down as senior working royals. But unlike last year, Harry and Meghan will be conducted to their seats rather than waiting for the Queen's arrival and walking through the Abbey with the monarch and other senior royals." In March 2019, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge waited together with Prince Charles for the Queen to arrive before joining the procession. On that day, the three couples were seen chatting. Meghan and Charles were even spotted sharing a laugh ahead of the beginning of the ceremony. In March 2020, on the other hand, the Sussexes and the Cambridges exchanged only a few nods and words to greet each other. Plus, has the royal family treated Prince Harry harshly? No, Prince Harry was not treated harshly by his family. The only one who doted on Prince William more than Harry was the Queen Mother, and mercifully no one else followed her example. Even Queen Elizabeth had both grandsons over for tea on Sundays when they were at Eton, which shows she loves them both very much. Prince Philip doted on Harry, with many saying he was Philip's favorite grandchild. Some claim Harry went off the rails because he was treated harshly. If anything, Harry was coddled, doted upon, and spared the responsibilities of growing up because Diana died while he was young. Look at Prince William. Why didn't he fall apart and whine and cry about his mother being chased by the Paps until she was involved in a car crash? He could wallow, be maudlin and irresponsible, but he's not. If anything, the one who is the heir to the throne is treated harshly. For all the expectations and explanations given about poor Prince Andrew, what about awesome Anne? She's a spare also. What does Princess Anne have her act together, and why is Prince Edward flourishing now? Is he not a brother to Prince Charles too? Andrew chose a life of bacchanal pleasure, and his mother was around for him and not for Anne or Charles. So if a child should have it together, it should be Andrew. Harry was doted on not just by Diana, but also Prince Philip. And when Di died, Prince Charles stepped up and tried to be there for Harry. He had close cousins in Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie until he married, and that was Harry's choice. But the York sisters loved him very much, as did the Queen. She tried to help him out and guide him, and Harry seemed pretty chill with his life until he married a certain American. Some people in families are just rotten. Others are wonderful. Twins can be raised almost identically and turn out radically different from one another. So if this question means to ask, would Harry be a nicer, kinder guy if only his upbringing weren't so harsh, then it misses the mark. Harry could have been treated abysmally by his family and been a real prince of a guy. Harry was treated with respect, dignity, and he was loved fiercely by everyone in his family. His family misses the old Harry, and that speaks of love and not of a harshness. Everyone in that family loved Harry, especially his older brother, Prince William. Look at photos from the days after Diana died, and you'll notice how frequently William looks at his brother in a worried way. I see William's protectiveness in those pictures. I see a kind Prince Charles who has been perhaps too easy on his second son. But a harsh father? That wasn't Prince Charles' style, not ever. With all the love he received, one finds it almost unfathomable that Harry left them all and moved so far away. Do you think Prince Harry married Meghan Markle too fast? They fell in love unbelievably fast, which seemed to them proof that the stars were aligned. This is what Prince Harry of England and his girlfriend, American actress Meghan Markle, explained on Monday after announcing their engagement. The royal wedding is scheduled for next European spring. The couple gave an exclusive interview to the BBC, in which they said they had met on a blind date, and neither of them knew much about the other. Harry said that the beautiful Meghan stumbled and came into my life. He also confessed that he believes his fiancée and late mother, Princess Diana, would have been best friends. Amazing surprise. Prince Harry revealed that he proposed to Meghan earlier this month during a normal and typical evening for us at his home in Kensington Palace, while the couple prepared rotisserie chicken. It was an amazing surprise. It was very sweet, natural, and very romantic. He got down on his knees, Markle explained. She didn't even let me finish, and she said, "Can I say yes now?" Harry recounted. Then there were hugs, and I had a ring on my finger, so I said, "Can I give you the ring?" "Oh yeah, the ring," she said. It was a really nice moment. Just the two of us, the prince described. And looking at Markle, Prince Harry said, "And I think I managed to take you by surprise too." How about you? Do you think Harry's furious when Meghan and he were shunted aside in the final royal engagement? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share with your own followers. And as always, subscribe to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.